So we got past the creek. We head up here. Well, we're pretty sure we're still in Idaho. Doesn't look, that squatchy, but we're supposed to be around here. Mr. Kozlowski also informed us that RMSO also gets prints from around here. Anyway, just kind of forest. It's not ultra squatchy. It looks fairly normal. There's a lot of wood at the base of the tree there. I mean, on base of the rock there, boulder. Probably just to use as a step here. If you hear any whooping, I think that's just my colleagues. Let's go around here. That's a human. If you can see some, can't see if I'm pointing to them or not. But I'm just letting this run, even though it's not particularly squatchy, based on the history that Mr. Kozlowski was kind of chased through here. Definitely lots of forest in this area. So it's kind of like where it's, you know, the issue in Oregon where there's so much forest. It's not like Utah where they have narrower habitat to, they're kind of more corralled in a sense. But up here it's a little more like the needle in the haystack, I think. But anyway, this area is supposed to be a hot spot, but as far as wallows, at least what we can think of as a wallow, we haven't found them, or they don't make them here like they do where I usually do the squatching. There's a lean over here, and a cairn, I guess. Yeah, there's rocks stacked. Could be humans, but who knows? Unfortunately, today's a Saturday. Unfortunate because more people around maybe means less Sasquatch around. Well, there's lean. That's maybe something. This is almost like it was boxed in, kind of. Got stuff going around here. Boxed in on 4 sides, maybe corner over here, and it's pretty far to get to that one. I think that's elk feces that is just kind of still cemented together a little bit. Quite a bit of down trees, but I don't know if it's necessarily arranged. Definitely are obstructions right up here, and it is getting thicker as you get further from the road, which might mean something. They always like to block off their areas. Oh yeah, this is royally clogged up over here. Yep. Let me get up on top of this. Well, there's a deer. Probably missed it in the video. That direction. Well, that almost looks like it could be arranged. It's like something to funnel deer around. Or block people off completely here. Anyway, I think the deer's long gone. I'm gonna start kind of meander my way back, getting kind of further out. People I'm with, their voices are, I can kind of hear them, but they're pretty distant. Thought I may be hearing something. Could be just a deer. I don't know. There's a pop. Probably just a deer. I'll hike up to this bluff and then turn around. It was all rock up here. Mr. Kozlowski mentioned that I like the areas with all rock because no prints can be made. See, all rock. It's a fine grained quartzite. Quartzite being very fine sand, probably once bottom of an ocean, not as far out in the depths as limestone would have been, but then it's been undergone pressure, possibly heat, to kind of cement it together much more densely than sandstone. Sandstone usually is more often it was a desert environment, but this probably was a marine environment. Just looking over the cliff. It's not that much of a drop, but just a little bluff. Alright, let's start heading back down. And maybe I'll just go down this way. Luckily, it's pretty difficult to get lost here. If you're heading downhill and you're heading towards the road. Another little bluff. That's my nephew, not a Sasquatch. I'm pointing out that you're not a Sasquatch. Huh? Not particularly. There are a lot of down trees and stuff, but a few rock bluffs like that, kind of. But I don't see anything that's necessarily that arranged. So I'm starting to head down myself. That's a human. What did he say?
Coming back down.
Okay. It's kind of where I was up.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, I was up where you were, but headed back. Human sneeze. And the forest is a little darker right down here. We'll go over here just a second. Looks like kind of interesting over here. Probably nothing, but looks like a little shelf. Wondering what the elevation here is. I'm not having to breathe as hard. Anyway, mainly normal forest. A little bit darker, but that's about it. I guess I'll keep heading down. This looks kind of steep. That's kind of weird. I think we'll go back that way. This looks too steep. Looks interesting, but too steep.
There's another.
Oh yeah, it's lean. Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah, there's actually several leans if you go further back.
Look at this one right here. There's 4 just coming.
Oh yeah, okay. Thanks. Yeah, that's okay. So here we have one that has. Usually like to see this could be arranged. I mean, multiple leans converging on one tree. So we got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a good find. It's not absolutely certain Sasquatch, but it's possible. There's actually leans quite a few. There's not over here. Through there. Yeah. That's kind of weird. You can see lots of gopher furrows through here. I wonder sometimes if they like pound their hand through the sand and grab a gopher, if they can find a way to locate them or something. Because yeah, it's just gopher holes everywhere. And you got the leans up above. Here. You can tell there's been some traffic through here. Kind of walked in here. Yeah. Kind of a weird lean. I don't know about it, but it's kind of weird. I'm gonna go this way. Looks like he's getting steep again. Down. It's kind of weird. I wonder if it's 3 different trees or one tree. Let's see. Looks like it's 2 trees. Go down, it becomes just 2. Okay, let's go this way. That's kind of weird. All the trees on the rock overlook. Not that many, but maybe it's natural, but still looks kind of odd. There's a couple leans right there. That's a little bit weird with like those on top of that, but I don't know. It could be natural, but it's kind of weird. I have to tie my shoe. Seeing some areas that were kind of steep like that.
Yeah.
So you're getting further off this way.
Did you come down all the way here? Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Well, we came down to the road.
Yeah.
No, not this far now. No.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Kozlowski says, okay, that crook of that tree right there, I think that's it. So right there, that's a boundary marker. That's between like two different Sasquatch groups, I think. It's supposed to be a boundary marker right there. Anyway. I think he says this road kind of is part of it too. Yeah, I think he said he's seen more than one of them. Exactly the same. So they were okay.
And then he's heard them like yelling at each other from either side of the road.
Yep, exactly. Just